talking about the eternal child that cried out so loudly but was never heard.
This is TVM. TVM delivers breaking stories, global headlines, and the moments that matter. From exciting sports action to exclusive local events, we keep you connected. Celebrate our culture, people, and voices with powerful documentaries and inspiring stories. Experience premium entertainment, from trending music to urban lifestyle and beyond. Grow your spirit with life-changing messages and uplifting perspectives. Lead the way with bold conversations, fresh ideas, and thought-provoking shows. Wherever you are, whenever you want, watch TVM on all your devices. TVM, your world, your network.
Wonderful morning to you out there, viewers, and welcome to this episode of TVM Express. TVM Express is reaching you up here at TN, at the beautiful metropolitan town of Warri in Delta State. And tonight we have something very, very, very crucial to speak to us about this morning, but we can't start without going through what we have on today's daily, and then we have with us in the studio the wonderful Daisy Thompson to give us what are the latest on today's daily.
Good morning, and today on the Daily Sun, UN predicts severe food crisis in Nigeria, says rising insurgency, worsening food scarcity, regional instability. And PIE Niger Delta has lost 1.65 trillion naira decommissioning remediation fund. Moving forward, we have here on the Vanguard newspaper. Oh, sorry. The Guardian. Insecurity triggers rare APC dissension. Okay, dissentant in reps amid fresh Kwara Kanu attack. Is all about the insecurity happening lately in Nigeria. So definitely all the newspaper here are talking about the insecurity. And here on the Nation newspaper, our president Tinubu Tinubu relieved by freedom for 24 abducted Kebbi schoolgirls. Judge seek to wash hands of pre-pool cases. And finally, on the Vanguard newspaper, Tinubu ordered 24 hours area surveillance on Kwara, Kebbi, and Niger Forest. Atiku Kam slump Oshomole APC legacy of failure. Okay, that particular story is on page 9, the Vanguard newspaper. And there was one interesting one I'm seeing down there that says, that talks about Nnamdi Kanu. Our champion is released. If he what to do now? He's not the vice president of Nigeria. Oh my God.
Security is the top of
Yeah.
the top of almost all the stories we have
On the newspaper this morning.
We have the area surveillance. I am a bit amused, or a bit, I'm not amused, I'm a bit surprised that if 24-hour area surveillance is possible, right? If 24-hour area surveillance has been possible in Nigeria, why is it now that they are ordering it? And why do we have, is it not meant to be something security agencies will
Maybe
do?
it could
Maybe
be
the presidential order for that.
they just want something bad to start happening first before they start taking action. Because tell me why within 48 hours a lot of things has happened.
Yeah.
A lot happened within 48 hours. What does that tell you? Kidnapping,
rescue,
here and there, and
so
it's not really funny.
then the article camp slams Oshomole's APC's legacy of failure.
Failure.
That's coming from the article.
Articles camp. Anyway,
So, okay, the slam Oshomole,
Yeah.
APC's legacy
yeah,
of failure.
or failure.
That's what we have on the Vanguard this morning. There is one at the top, task systems, Nigeria
Okay.
tech firm, celebrated in the US with Microsoft Best Partner Award, which is a good one. And
At least we have something good to say about our country.
The tech world in Nigeria is actually doing very well. Dangote Honeywell partner to raise
Refinery capacity to 1.4 billion
million PVT,
barrels per day.
million barrels per day,
Per day,
which is also
a good one.
which is also a good one. So these are the paper. Our champion is released if he shows remorse by Sheikh Gumi. I don't know if he's in a position to make such comments.
See,
but
The
Sheikh
thing
is
is,
Sheikh.
this guy has been giving orders lately. I'm wondering what's happening.
Yeah, he's probably in a position to do that. But I do not like his rhetoric. I personally do not like it.
Like, it's becoming so much to me.
And I'm seeing on sports, for those of us that are sport lovers, Galatasaray
We did
stopped-
not qualify for
We
World
stopped
Cup,
Osimhen
so
for-
I am not interested in anything that has to do with all this.
they-
I beg,
no,
I beg,
they are
I
still
beg.
playing in AFCON. I'm hearing that Galatasaray will stop Osimhen for playing in AFCON.
It's not World Cup. AFCON is not World Cup.
All right, so that's it from the dailies this morning. We have a very wonderful package for us this morning, so just stay tuned and see you after the break.
Okay.
Here we stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and poised. We will take us down and build our land in faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom reigns and truth prevails. Our land where there's hope for us all. Our land where there's hope for us all. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we for us all. A land where there's hope for us all.
fight them. But ever since then, nothing has been done. I still remember when Jonathan was trying to fight all these persons. Buhari, before he came to power, came up to say that all this fight against the Boko Haram is a fight against his people, meaning Boko Haram
of mine. Nigeria on my mind. Born in diversity, blessed beyond compare. Ooh, through these 100 years, our struggles and this land of mine, Nigeria, on my mind, I pledge to you my loyalty, my love, my ability. Ooh, and as we celebrate ourselves, we shall rededicate to serve a new Nigeria, for a better land for all. Here we are, standing tall through adversities. We are one. 100 years, unity, Nigeria. Tatted on the mountain, shouted in the valley. Nigeria has come a long, long way on a journey to our future of brighter and better days. Together we will make it strong and invincible. We are on our way. Oh yeah. One nation, indefeasible. Nigeria is here to stay. We are standing tall as a nation. Standing tall through adversity. We are 100 years. Nigeria, we will stand. We will stand. Standing tall. We're still together.
All right, you're welcome back. And if you've been following us and you want to catch all that have been spoken or that our guest has been talking about, please do go to our YouTube page. We are there live. You could go back and catch the conversation on our YouTube page at TVM_Metro Media, and you would not regret it. I also understand that we've been having some challenges with our audio. Rest assured, it has been sorted out. It's part of the reason why I'm even recommending you go back, go to our TVM YouTube page and see it there and just listen to what has been going on, because we have to continue on live, because we're coming live at TVM studios in the Metropolitan Nigerian town of Warri. All right, Honorable sir. Now, I would like to ask if you were to advise the National Security Advisor today, just give us 3 urgent steps that you would recommend to him in order to manage this whole situation.
All right, thank you very much. If they are killing our people, and we say we are seeing it, somebody said, I will come and kill the people killing your people. I don't see any reason why we should resist the Americans from coming to our assistance. They didn't say they are coming to take over the Nigerian presidency. Neither are they saying they are going to bring Americans to be governors of Nigerian states. So they say they are bringing their military apparatus to fight for us. They didn't tell us we are going to pay them. Then why are we resisting it? Why are we fighting, calling conference to say, no, they should not come? Meaning we are enjoying it. So the first advice I will give, let's invite somebody that has a better strength to help us fight the war, if the war is too big for us. But not at this time, it's not if, because it's already big for us. We've been fighting this war for a very long time. And we notice that any time they hold such people fighting, killing the Nigerians, they say, you see the human rights activists will come, right to life. Rights, they have their right, they have their right. Is it that the bandits have more rights than the people they have killed? Because if you sentence them to 20 years imprisonment, what about the person they killed? What about the family they wiped out? How many years are they going to stay before they will resurrect them? So,
some people will argue that allowing another nation to come in to maybe put their footprint in terms of their military arsenal on our country is a recipe for future disaster.
So we don't want future disaster, but we're facing sudden disaster. Disaster is disaster. So instead of us to die today in order to preserve tomorrow, let us kill the people today. Then we'll look for a way to negotiate and avoid the death of tomorrow. Disaster is already taking place. You say you don't want future disaster, but we're enjoying the present disaster. Why the people taking that decision? Because it has not affected them. Just like when they stopped Okada in Warri, so many Okada riders were crying that because how many Okada men, their families are suffering. But ever since, you know what somebody said, you are talking about it because your brother has not broken leg in Okada. If you're a victim of Okada accident, you won't talk about it. Yeah. So all these ones saying because of future disaster, they should not come, so they will not overthrow the government, they will not dictate the pace. But the people are dying. They are not interested in how many people. They don't want them to dictate the pace, but so that they will not lose their positions. But they want people to lose their life and families. Let them come. We are ready to lose if we cannot survive what we are supposed to do.
Right, now let's talk about how do you think the government should deal with these kidnappers and bandits? Like Shingumi has been calling for the government to negotiate. Now, do you think the government should negotiate with these bandits, or should they use force? Or do you think there should be mis-strategy in dealing with all these people?
The man calling for negotiation should be arrested because he knows who to negotiate with. If you say let's negotiate with who we don't know, how are we going to negotiate? Just like a Christian say wants to negotiate with the devil, and you don't know the devil's address. How do you negotiate with him? So somebody who said, you remember in the issue of Kaduna, there was a crisis where they were saying that, why even Borno State, that I'm supposed to be the one to negotiate. Why did you appoint another person? Federal government bringing other person from other places to negotiate in my state. Meaning you know the people to negotiate with. I don't want to tell them, let's wipe them out, because the law says, if you kill, either they kill you or they will go behind the bar for killing because you are taking life. But all you want to do, let them give you all the hundreds of millions to go negotiate with them and share this. Okay, now I've discussed with them, don't bomb for the next 3 weeks, so because the discussion. But when they refuse to bring another one, bomb. So they are just seen as a business. Anybody who says Nigeria should negotiate with the bandits should first of all be heard, because he knows the bandit he wants to negotiate with. Because we don't know them. That's the assumption. So we don't know who to negotiate with. So we don't need negotiation.
Okay. Now, talking about the schools, this plethora of insecurity happening in our schools, how do you think we can make the schools safer for our children? Because this boy, I feel so bad and I feel so sad when you see little children coming to narrate experience that even an adult cannot imagine for himself. a little child. So can we make the schools safer for our children?
The only way to make the school safer for our children is to stop the bandits. If you kill the person killing the students,
No,
the
in
students
the
will be
process
safe.
of trying to stop the bandits, what do we do? Like,
Incessant bombing. Incessant bombing. Somebody that's receiving bombing on 24 hours won't have time to go and kidnap. Just continuous bombing them. Anywhere you see, you satellite to bomb them. Because there's no way you want to put in, how many soldiers are you going to put there? The soldiers will not be told when they come. And just one bullet can kill 7 soldiers. That's the one gun. One man can just come, open fire on 7 soldiers. They will die. So next time, if you tell them to go to stand there, they say, no, the first people don't die, not go. You know. So the best thing is just take war. They say the best form of defense is attack. So if you attack them, keep going, keep bombing them, they will run away from the shores of Nigeria. We won't see students to catch. So even the ones they catch, they will run and leave them. So we don't need to look for a way to protect these students. We kill them.
Now let's look at traditional rulers. Because traditional rulers, I believe traditional rulers have a huge role to play in this whole thing. We've heard the Sultan has been involved. We've heard a lot of things, especially the northern traditional rulers have come out to say certain things. Now, do you think they should be given a more defined role? Like a more legal, not just defined, more legal defined role in this whole security thing?
See, all those, they're just trying to drag the traditional rulers into it. Traditional rulers in Nigerian constitution are under the governor. Governor has all the security apparatus to guide him. How many soldiers, how many police are they giving to the traditional rulers? Is it not these traditional rulers they've been kidnapping every day? Yeah. They say they have rules. So even in villages, because all of us have different villages, how many children are obeying the traditional rulers? Most of them are poor people that even when they see local government chairman coming, they will stand up. They will even be jumping so that they will give them small stipends. These people don't have police escort. They don't have anybody escorting them. So they're even more handicapped than other persons. You say they should tell the kidnappers not to kidnap. Whereas the people with gun have said if you kidnap, we'll kill you. They are still kidnapping. America threatened, they are still kidnapping. Now a traditional ruler that is even looking for money to renovate his palace. He will tell the kidnappers to stop. And he say, okay, yes, sir. He will not do it. So the best alternative is to take the war to their place, their boats. You keep bombing them. We have all the bombs. We are not reserving it. We are not planning for another civil war. This is the only civil war we have. Let's fight the war. After all, some people are receiving salary for fighting. These are soldiers, Air Force, Navy. They are paying their salary. They are receiving retirement because they are prepared to fight for Nigeria. The war they have not fought. This is the opportunity to justify the salary. Take them out, fight the war. Not to just go there and drink all the action bitters and come back and sing all the jamboree songs. They should fight.
All right, Honorable, we have to wrap it because of time. But in closing, can you just a brief summary? What's your hope for the future of Nigerian security is?
Nigeria, not just the security. Nigeria is a very bright country. Nigeria is very, very okay. It's a good place. The only thing that few persons are stressing us, the bandits. If you look at the way the country is going, the country is developing, yes. Although you don't expect us to go at the same pace with US and UK. But Nigeria is growing. The time when all this digital economy was not in existence, we were so backward. But now we are trying to level up with them. Yeah, everything is becoming. Many times, even the other time, I wanted to buy Jack. My clipper, the clipper I use in shaving today, I bought it online. So many things you buy, you will do anything. The way Nigeria used to be before that is stealing. They no longer steal because Nigeria is digital. Nobody carries money. You hardly can see any big man that has 100,000 naira cash. Everything, say, let me transfer to you. So no armed robbery, nothing. Maybe one thing or the other must have cost it. I don't want to give kudos to Yahoo people because the people that would have been the armed robbers, some of them are gone to Yahoo. So they are stealing from the internet. You know, so the problem. So Nigeria is a bright place. Yes, Nigeria is a very bright place.
Become digital, then stealing has become digital too.
Yes, everything is digitalized. So even people can be here and represent other people as a lawyer in another country. No, so Nigeria is a good place to live. In Nigeria, you don't need all these many laws. You don't need to write letter before you visit your brother. You don't need so much problem when you're passing the streets. All these things, everybody is free. If you go to other, come on Togo there. For a bricklayer to work, you have to get a work permit. In Togo, in Africa, you cannot just learn to make shoe. You carry your shoemaker, begin to go in the streets. You have to go and get work permit in the place. But Nigeria, you just finish anything. You don't even learn. You enter the road. Even all the Okada and Keke drivers, nobody has gone to learn. Just buy the Keke and you enter the road and you make your money. And nobody asks you for tax. So now they're talking of personal income tax. That's before now has been reserved for workers, maybe in government and company workers. But Nigeria is a good place. We just few persons, but all I just want to advise the government, let there be willpower to fight these persons, our enemies. As soon as that one is done, I think Nigeria is a good place to stay.
All right, you've heard it from the Honorable. Nigeria is a good place to live. Just some people are trying to make what must be done and rise up to the challenge and secure the lives of properties of individuals in this country. So we'll go on a very short break, and when we return, we'll give you updates on the news around the country. Stay tuned.
At DSAG Engineering and Services, we anticipate, manage, and deliver. Since 2000, we have been a leading EPC company, ensuring customer satisfaction through quality service and timely delivery. With integrity, proficiency, and innovation at our core, we provide world-class solutions tailored to your needs. From engineering designs and construction to procurement, manpower outsourcing, and maritime supplies, DSAG delivers excellence. Partner with us today. Visit www.dsag.net or call +23 4807 254 8724. DSAG Engineering and Services. Anticipate, manage, deliver.
Nigeria hasn't always justified the faith of its people, but there comes a time when you are pushed to the wall and there's nowhere to go but up.
If we just decide in our hearts that we want to believe in Nigeria and we want to take steps every day to make this country a better place.
This is our dream, and a new Nigeria is that dream that we so much seek and desire.
The destiny of Nigeria is in our hands. We are the country. The country is us.
We are Nigeria.
We are that turning point generation. We are Nigeria. We are the future.
We are the future. We are the dream. We are the nation. We are part of this. Yes, we are so amazing. That's the least we shall be. At the heart of the nation, changing history. How can they say that we are finished? We have just begun. When we have nowhere else to run to, we have nowhere else to go. So get out of the way of the land of our dreams. We are the nation, we are part of this. Oh, oh. We are the nation, we are part of this. Whoa, carry the song, carry the sound. The future is here. The future is here. Goodbye yesterday, tomorrow is
into the concluding segment of this show this morning, and we'll take a quick look at what we have been making the rounds in the news, especially in the social media space this morning, between yesterday and this morning. And we start with a special session that happened on Tuesday, that was yesterday, where the lawmakers confronted the surge in kidnappings and attacks across Nigeria, with Senator Doguwa warning that the nation runs on blood and tears, and urging a halt to house business, as the House of Assembly, Representative Doguwa urged a halt to house business until security improves. He also called the crisis political, non-religious or ethnic, and stressed it threatens the 2027 election. And the Deputy Speaker of the House, Benjamin Kalu, rejected shutting down proceedings, instead pushing for a new law to punish officials negotiating ransoms with bandits and Boko Haram, plus probes into past cases and stronger policing. Now, personally, just like our guest analyst mentioned this morning, saying people coming out to, because it's becoming an alarming thing. People just on ring light and put microphone, and they are saying negotiate with the government should negotiate, government should negotiate. Then you have interest. You have interest. If not, you would not be spewing such kind of rhetorics. People have killed. There is one that was so blatant that touched me and pissed me off. That happened, I think it was in Kwara State, if I'm not mistaken, where a assistant commissioner of police was killed by one of the bandit leader, and this man had the nerve to wear the uniform of this assistant commissioner of police that he killed everywhere, even wore the uniform to a peace meeting with the government and wore the uniform home. What are you now trying to tell these people? You are untouchable.
That, like, I believe what the bandits are trying to tell we Nigerians is that they are the one in charge. Because that is the narrative they are giving to us.
Exactly.
You get, they are untouchable, and they feel that the government can't do anything to them. Because tell me why you are going to negotiate or talk about peace talk with a bandit, for crying out loud.
So I like where the Deputy Speaker Benjamin Kalu is going. So we should push for a new law to punish officials negotiating ransom with bandits, because first of all, you don't negotiate with terrorists. It's a universal law, because you are whether you want to agree with it or not, you are financing them for their next crime. And that's the truth. When you negotiate with terrorists today, you are giving them the finance to continue the terrorism. When
that money gets finished, they'll attack again.
So I like where the Deputy Speaker went with this. All right, then we have security forces free 38 kidnapped churchgoers in Kwara without ransom. Yeah, the Nigerian, they say the DSS and the military use real-time tracking to monitor the abductors after the attack on the Christ Apostolic Church Oke Isegun branch, and they contacted the group demanding the victims' freedom. Without paying, they demanded 100 million naira.
100 million ransom.
And all 38 returned unharmed. The president has responded by ordering the forest to be condoned of, surveillances and community alerts
on the newspaper this morning.
So we saw that in the newspaper this morning also. I think it's a good one. But what I would have loved to hear with this story is, the people were rescued and the kidnappers, at least some were killed or arrested.
Arrested, exactly. It would have been. We didn't hear that, but in any way, we are grateful to God that they've returned.
So, like they were rescued. We're grateful that they were rescued. So it's a good thing that they were rescued. Then the 24 Nigerian schoolgirls, like the girls that were abducted by gunmen from the government girls comprehensive secondary school in Maga in November 17. But security forces also has rescued them unharmed on the 25th of November without paying any ransom. The president has praised the swift operation and ordered more action. I might not agree with swift.
Because tell me how
17 to
Bandit
25, that is
wait,
almost like 1 week.
Bandit went to a school and captured like 25 students. How?
Yeah, and walked away
With it. How?
to their hideout, and no, in an area that is we have agreed is a hot zone for insecurity and terrorism. There was no military checkpoints,
nothing,
no police checkpoints. They just waltzed in, waltzed out, and 1 week later they released the girls, and they said swift.
Yes, and you are celebrating them.
It's swift operation. There was nothing swift about that. There is really nothing swift about that. We celebrate that these lives, these young girls
were rescued.
I celebrate that, but this is not kudos to the military, because this could have been, at best, stopped at the nick.
Yes.
It could have been nicked at the, because I live in Nigeria. I can't walk around with gun. I can't try it. You can't even walk around in this part of Nigeria with laptop without having evidence or so that you are a legitimate your
owner
job,
not
just legitimate owner, that your job requires you to legitimately operate a laptop. You can't move around in this place with a laptop without somebody branding you a fraudster and wanting to see what you do with your laptop. Exactly. Now to talk of group of people carried people inside truck with heavy artillery of weapons, and they went freely, and 1 week later they released the girl. No one person was arrested, no one person was killed.
Nobody
the president
was
said
killed.
it's swift operation. There is nothing swift about that. Really nothing is swift about that. We thank God that they were released unharmed, but nothing is swift about that.
There was this video I saw on X where a lady, I think, I don't know if you saw the video, although it was on TikTok, she did their live stuff, live video, and a bandit joined, like she was actually begging the bandits, make una leave. You've not seen the video? She was begging them, I beg, make una leave Nigeria. Now, like and first thing that came to my mind was, so these bandits have TikTok accounts.
Are you sure it was not somebody cosplaying as a bandit?
It looks real to me. Like, I don't understand. I have the video here on X, and I was wondering, so bandits get TikTok accounts. You will see them.
They do have social media pages.
So why is it difficult to get them?
Well, like our guest said it's more of willpower than human ability. Because let's be honest, one steal an iPhone today, and even from the first update I gave when the church goers, they said DSS monitored it real time. So meaning they tracked the devices these people were holding. But at every point in time they knew where these people were. That is what they are trying to do.
They just had to.
But it took
stay
1
back.
week for them to decide. And
they were making plans.
It sounded like they said they contacted. It sounded like they even made phone call, because it sounded like they contacted
them.
Yeah,
okay.
And demanded the victims' freedom.
I beg, make una release them.
So somehow it's as much as I'm grateful that this were released, it smacks of a lot of complacency in our security apparatus, because your story is they were contacted. For instance, the government holds peace talks with these bandits. Somebody contacts them. They have, they have a way of
reaching these people. Yeah.
You said you used real-time tracking. You know what it means to do real-time tracking? Every move you make, we are monitoring.
They are saying it.
So why are these people still existing if you can track real-time? So I
honestly,
think it's more.
But
more
come to think of it, then, why is it that it was after Trump has threatened to come to Nigeria, this whole thing increased?
I can't speak for that. I'm one of those who believe that it's more. I do not think it increased, though there was maybe some slight increment. But I think the major media outlets
was not reporting.
Yeah, they've actually been downplaying such stories.
Like
the fact that the American government now put interest, it became news.
Yeah, I think so, because I remember I saw a lady, she did a video while she was preparing for a final exam, and the interesting thing was that people said under her comment section that how come this thing did not appear in the news? bandits came to a community, they even killed people. She videoed it. I think something Zamfara's.
Okay,
Zamfara's, yeah. So she videoed
It's
it.
in the news
No, now,
Yeah.
but it happened like some months back.
Now
Now is it the new boat?
so,
When it happened, it was not reported.
now,
You get?
now you're not getting stories of incidents that happened that were not even reported just because the American government are interested. So it is not like the thing escalated. There might be a little slight increment, but I think attention is being paid more. And even our federal government now is all the House of Assembly talk about it. The
Everybody
Senate
is talking about it.
Governors talk about it. The president is talking about it. So it's the only thing in the news. So it's not sounding like that is it increased. It's not necessarily that it increased, but it has actually been downplayed for a while.
Okay.
If you remember during the time of Buhari,
Yeah.
headsmen were on rampage, and at some point they stopped talking about it on the news media.
Yeah.
So I think that is what is happening. Now the other update we have is about the chief mediator, so to speak, alleged chief mediator for bandits and terrorists. Sheikh Gumi. He even paid a visit to bandit camps, so he knows where they are. And he mediated releases for the school children in 2021. He has argued that addressing poverty and neglect through dialogue, budget support, and gather integration offer a practical path forward. Banditry has long devastated states like Zamfara and Kaduna with kidnappings, killing, and farm raids. And despite past military efforts and amnesties, the score includes backing amnesty for IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, if remorseful.
Imagine.
Met strong criticism for figures like Charlie Boy, who accuses him of sympathizing with criminals amid civilian suffering. Now, I agree with Charlie Boy. The idea of trying to be clear, I call it clever by half, because you are saying, the reason why there is banditry and kidnapping is poverty. For God's sake, they're not the only people experiencing poverty in the country.
Yeah.
Like, even those of us that even have something like we can call a job, after 2-3 days in the beginning of the month, the money is finished. You've spent it. You spend the rest part of the month. Almost, I saw a post today on X that if you are earning ₦1 million a month, then you can call yourself middle class. So those people that earn less than ₦1 million a month, they are poor.
We are poor.
None of us have carried gun to kidnap any person. So if you are arguing that poverty, we agree. Nigerians are generally poor. Even those that have jobs are poor, because what they get from their job is not even enough to even pay transport to the job. People earn just to pay transport to go to work these days. But to now use that as an
excuse to start committing crimes, killing people,
murdering children, kidnapping women and children, butchering people, there is no excuse for that. So coming and saying that let's negotiate with them and address poverty, those are just
That is to say, if you are saying the government should negotiate with them, that means this is what they will be doing all the time to keep the peace of the nation. Is that what it's trying to say?
Until the people come out of poverty, they continue it.
They will not come out of poverty. You've given them a job, commit a crime, they'll come, negotiate, then give them like few months, we'll go back again, they'll come back and negotiate, because that is it. If they don't take action.
Can you put the camera on me? I need to make a statement about this Sheikh, because I have tried several times to avoid talking about Sheikh Gumi. But I think I should say something about the Sheikh.
He's not the vice president.
The Sheikh is not the president of Nigeria. The Sheikh is not the vice president. He's not the governor. He's not the commander of Nigeria. He's not the minister. He's not the national security advisor. Neither is he the IG or the chief of defense staff. The Sheikh is a civilian just like me. He cannot go on air and be pleading causes for criminals who have been taking the life of civilians. If the government is serious about addressing this insecurity, I think the Sheikh should be a point they should start from. He should come and explain who these people are and why he is mediating or pleading their case for them. That is my 2 cents, because we cannot continue this irresponsible living we call life in Nigeria, where people just go and just for some little level they have, begin to constitute mayhem and take lives and property at one time, then somebody comes and start begging on their behalf. So if the government is serious, just like the way Nnamdi Kanu was picked, pick the sheikh.
Pick him.
Let him go to court and defend the legality of his stance and statement. That is my own 2 cents. So let's continue with the updates. Nigeria DICON joint venture with D7G Production has unveiled the first batch of DG-103 rifles, an enhanced version of the AK-103 with a firing rate of 600 rounds per minute and a range of up to 400 meters. All units pass tests for Nigeria's armed forces and security agencies, with the CEO, Usman Chena, noting the rapid progress during an Abuja briefing. Now, this is a good one because this effort supports the national self-reliance, targeting thousands of small arms monthly and expansion into drones by February 2026 at a Lagos new jetty. So this is a good one. Now we are now having locally assembled rifles. So it's a good one. It's really a good one. So I hope it's the right people that are managing this project. That's my fear. I hope the right people
The thing is, you know how Nigerians can be. You know how Nigerians can be.
Yeah, but we cannot because people behave badly, we now choose not to progress. This is progress in my view. This is progress. Now we can assemble. Now we can assemble cars. We assemble guns. We refine our petroleum. There is progress. They should just address insecurity. I believe Nigeria will be fine. That is my 2 cents on that story.
Okay.
Then down here at home in Delta State, the Delta State Police has arrested the 28-year-old Tracy Wilson after the child's father found videos of her using sex toy on their 3-year-old daughter.
Yeah, I saw that thing.
Bruises, medical exams revealed bruises, ruptured hymen, and an STD infection.
Yeah.
Consistent with repeated abuse. Now, Wilson confessed during the questioning, and the child is now safe in an orphanage. While Wilson, who is pregnant, received bail ahead of the hearings.
The thing is,
it's crazy.
It is not everybody that are born to be parents.
Yeah.
If you know you cannot take care of a child, please don't bring a child into this world. Because what is this? How can you use sex toy on a 3-year-old girl?
But we have to move on because we're running out of time. Down to sports. Barcelona.
Hey God!
Ronaldo scored at home goal, a corner in the 27th minute. Ronaldo was sent off just before halftime for a second yellow on Marc Cucurella. Then the teenage star Estavo William dazzled with a solo strike in the 55th minute in his third in the UEFA Champions League start before Liam Delap tapped in the third from Enzo Fernandez's assist. Cucurella earned the man of the match for shutting down Lamine Yamal. If you do not understand what I just read, I just told you that Chelsea trashed 10-man Barcelona 3-0 in the Champions League.
That game shocked me. I wasn't expecting it.
I wasn't expecting it.
Like
myself included, I was surprised. I was like, really?
No. My mind was it will end like 1-1, and I was shocked to see 3.
It was 3-0.
3. How?
That team has really improved.
Those people has fell off.
No, I don't think it's Barcelona that fell off. Barcelona has been doing fine this season. I think Chelsea really improved.
Okay.
Chelsea has really improved. Then it's up to entertainment. One of my favorite entertainer human being in the world, Michael Collins Ajere, aka Don Jazzy, celebrates his 43rd birthday today.
43rd?
Yeah, the 26th of November. It's not married, it's small boy again.
He's not married.
He founded Maven Record in 2012, nurturing Afrobeat talents, boosting Nigerian music worldwide through mentorship and philanthropy.
Yeah.
If you don't know who we're talking about,
it's Don Jazzy now.
He's the owner of
Don
Maven
Jazzy,
Records,
okay.
the boss of people like Rema, Arya Star, Crayon. He was with the band in Mohit days.
Yeah.
Wandeko,
and
Dr. C.
Tiwa Savage.
In fact, the states of Nigerian music right now.
In fact,
we could boldly say
he's the godfather. He's the
he-
godfather.
Yeah, he pushed it to where part of the people who really pushed it to where he is. So we say congratulations to the Don on his 43rd birthday, and wish him more success in his endeavors. And we need to call it a wrap. We need to call it a wrap this morning on TVM Express. Thank you for staying with us, and we hope you have the best of the day.